We're live backstage, 10-man jam, and 2 years ago, this gentleman brought nearly 20,000 people to the Kemah Boardwalk for the Summer of the Bull. Earlier this year, he had the 15th all-time Rodeo Houston paid attendance record, and tonight he plays 10-man jam for the first time. Welcome back to Houston, Kane Brown.
Good to see you, man.
Likewise. So I just want you to know, on behalf of Houston, anytime you're here, feel like you're with family, because I've adopted you as part of our family here in Houston, and it feels like that. So I'm so happy to have you here.
Yes, sir.
So great job at Rodeo Houston. It was so cool to get to see you do that. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how much would you play Rodeo Houston again?
I'll definitely play it. I felt like the intro, I felt like a WWE star walking out there with all the fire and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, man, it was spectacular. And it was a Saturday afternoon show, and I wasn't going to miss it for the world. I was so glad to get to see you on that stage.
Thank you.
And it really, because like we saw you in Kemah where you had, like I said, close to 20,000 people show up, and that was free. These people were ones that spent their money and were ready to go see you. So I want to say thank you, man, for putting on an awesome show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was an awesome experience.
Now, congratulations on Kingsley, bringing Kingsley into the world.
Yeah.
I need to know, man, are you in there changing diapers? You letting Caitlin take care of all that?
Man, honestly, I just changed my first diaper because Kate went to, she wasn't at home, and she had a messy diaper, and she was crying. So I don't like to get down there just because it's my daughter, and I felt like if I was a female and my dad was changing me and I could say yes or no, I'd probably say no.
You get mom over here.
Yeah, I let mama change it unless I have to.
I have a little girl too, so I understand the apprehension, man. So so how nervous were you though before you're like, all right, I got to do this? Did you have to pump yourself up?
No, because I was gonna do it when we first had her, but I was about to go in and the doctor was like, "No, this is pretty messy. You should let me do it." And the nurse said that, so I wasn't nervous.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So what's Christmas plans shaping up like? What is it looking like?
We're definitely staying home. So if the family, if they make it to the house, they do. If they don't, we'll see them the next holiday.
Y'all have a Christmas tree set up?
We do. We had it set up before Thanksgiving. So.
All right. Now I know it's got to be kind of tough to figure out a Christmas gift for Caitlin. So
for Kate, no, she's easy, man. She she loves clothes, and I know her style, and she's always wearing my clothes, so I'm just gonna get her something that she can wear of her own,
or something that I can share.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Well, that's super cool. Now I want to talk about "Homesick" because when I first heard the song, like it moved me, man. It's an emotionally moving song. There's something about it. I told Ashley McBride a little bit ago about my indicator on whether it's a hit record or not is if it gives me goosebumps, and your song gave me goosebumps immediately when I heard that
thanks,
one.
Man.
And the video, man, immediately will bring you to tears if you're not prepared for that.
Yeah.
How do you describe having that emotional connection with the country music audience now, or all the audiences with that song? Because I don't think you're like a super emotional guy, but that brings out so much emotion.
Yeah, man. I wrote that song as myself, just being away from my wife and everything and my family, and I try to see who else of my fans will be able to relate to the song. And the military is more homesick than anybody, you would think. So I dedicated that to them. There's so many military people that reach out to me during Instagram or during my shows, and they'll be holding up signs and everything. So it just makes the song that much more meaningful.
Well, tonight you signed a couple guitars, and they're all going to benefit the Lone Survivor Foundation. Marcus Luttrell, he's the lone survivor. He'll be here tonight.
Awesome.
And part of that is they help the soldiers returning home with PTSD and stuff. So, on behalf of Lone Survivor and the Bull, I want to say thank you for doing that, man. It's really, really awesome.
Yeah, man. Thank you for everything that they did.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas, and thank you for being here at 10-Man Jam. Tear it up. I know you will tonight, buddy.
I appreciate it, man. It's going to be fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kane Brown, 10-Man Jam 2019 with 100.3 The Bull. Now, if we can, real quick, just do we're gonna get you to do a little record drop where it's like, "Hey, this is Kane Brown, and can't wait to see you at rodeo."
All right. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready. They're rolling.
Hey, this is Kane Brown. I can't wait to see you at the rodeo.
And then one more. It's like, "Hey, this is Kane Brown. And don't forget, you can't rodeo without the bull."
Hey, this is Kane Brown, and don't forget you can't rodeo without the bull, unless you ride a horse.